Here are the top 5 cybersecurity news for today. Cybersecurity news number 1. LinkedIn fined €310 million by EU regulators for data privacy violations. The European Union's Ireland-based Data Protection Commission has fined LinkedIn €310 million, $335 million, for violating the bloc's data privacy rules. The fine is due to concerns about the lawfulness, fairness, and transparency of LinkedIn's personal data processing for advertising purposes. Investigators found that LinkedIn did not have a lawful basis to gather user data for targeted online ads, which is a breach of the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. LinkedIn claims it has been in compliance with the rules, but will ensure its ad practices meet the requirements. Just a quick break to say thanks for watching our daily update. If you're enjoying these videos, please like the video and hit the subscribe button. Cybersecurity news number 2. Phishing pages created using Webflow website builder tool on the rise. Cybersecurity researchers have warned of a significant increase in phishing pages created using the Webflow website builder tool. As threat actors continue to exploit legitimate services like Cloudflare and Microsoft Sway, these campaigns target sensitive information from various crypto wallets and login credentials for multiple company webmail platforms, with the attackers using Webflow to create standalone phishing pages or redirect users to other phishing pages. The attacker's goal is to steal victims' seed phrases, allowing them to hijack control of cryptocurrency wallets and drain funds. Cybersecurity news number 3. Russian-speaking users targeted by new phishing campaign. A new phishing campaign has been identified that targets Russian-speaking users, leveraging an open-source phishing toolkit called GoPhish to deliver Dark Crystal Rat DC Rat, and a previously undocumented remote access Trojan dubbed Power Rat. The campaign uses modular infection chains that require the victim's intervention to trigger the infection chain. The targeting of Russian-speaking users is based on language used in phishing emails, lure content in malicious documents, links masquerading as Yandex Disk, and HTML web pages disguised as VK, a social network predominantly used in Russia. The unknown threat actor behind the campaign uses GoPhish to send phishing messages to their targets, and ultimately push DC Rat or Power Rat, depending on the initial access vector used. When the victim opens a malicious Microsoft Word document and enables macros, a rogue Visual Basic (VB) macro is executed to extract an HTML application (HTA) file and a PowerShell loader. The HTA file drops a JavaScript file that executes the PowerShell loader. PowerRat has the functionality of executing other PowerShell scripts or commands as directed by the command and control server, enabling further infections on the victim machine. In the event no response is received from the server, PowerRat decodes and executes an embedded PowerShell script. DCRat is a modular rat that can steal sensitive data, capture screenshots and keystrokes, and provide remote control access to the compromised system. The campaign also employs HTML files embedded with malicious JavaScript that trigger a multi-step process leading to the deployment of DCRat malware. When a victim clicks on the malicious link in the phishing email, a remotely located HTML file containing the malicious JavaScript opens in the victim machine's browser and executes the JavaScript. The exact infection sequence was detailed by Netscope Threat Labs in connection with a campaign that leveraged fake HTML pages impersonating TrueConf and VK Messenger to deliver DCRat. The use of nested self-extracting archives has been previously observed in campaigns delivering SparkRat. The SFX-RR executable is packaged with the malicious loader or dropper executables, batch file, and a decoy document in some samples. The SFX-RR drops the Go loader and the decoy document Excel spreadsheet in the victim machine user profile application's temporary folder and runs the Go loader along with opening the decoy document. The malware establishes persistence on the victim machine by creating several Windows tasks to run at different intervals or during the Windows login process. The rat communicates to the C2 server through a URL hard-coded in the rat configuration file and exfiltrates the sensitive data collected from the victim machine. Cybersecurity news number 4. Ravi Lakshmanan Identity Management. Security automation. Service accounts in Active Directory pose a significant security risk due to their elevated privileges if left unmanaged. To secure these accounts, it's essential to identify them, review and update their permissions, enforce strong password policies, and monitor their activities regularly. A step-by-step guide can help locate service accounts in AD. However, managing the sheer number of accounts in an enterprise and complex AD structures can be challenging. Silverfort provides a solution that automates identifying and monitoring service accounts, classifying predictable behaviors, and protecting them with access policies to prevent misuse by attackers. By using Silverfort's automated discovery and activity monitoring capabilities, enterprises can strengthen their security posture and mitigate the risk of breaches. Cybersecurity news number 5. North Korean IT workers who obtain employment under false identities in Western companies have been stealing intellectual property and demanding ransoms to not leak it. This tactic has been observed by Secure Works Counter Threat Unit, CTU, in instances where contractors exfiltrated proprietary data almost immediately after starting employment. The activity shares similarities with a threat group tracked as Nickel Tapestry, which is also known as famous Tolima, and UNC 5267. These North Korean workers are typically sent to countries like China and Russia, where they pose as freelancers looking for potential job opportunities or steal the identities of legitimate individuals residing in the US to achieve their goals. They often request changes to delivery addresses for company-issued laptops, rerouting them to intermediaries at laptop farms who install remote desktop software that allow the North Korean actors to connect to the computers. In some cases, fake contractors sought permission to use their own personal laptops and even caused organizations to cancel the laptop shipment entirely because they changed the delivery address while it was in transit. This behavior aligns with Nickel Tapestry tradecraft of attempting to avoid corporate laptops, potentially eliminating the need for an in-country facilitator, and limiting access to forensic evidence. Evidence has come to light demonstrating how a contractor whose employment was terminated by an unnamed company for poor performance resorted to sending extortion emails, including zip attachments containing proof of stolen data. This shift significantly changes the risk profile associated with inadvertently hiring North Korean IT workers, as they are no longer just after a steady paycheck, but also looking for higher sums through data theft and extortion. Organizations have been urged to be vigilant during the recruitment process, conducting thorough identity checks, performing in-person or video interviews, and being on the lookout for attempts to reroute corporate IT equipment sent to contractors' declared home addresses. Thanks for sticking with us until the end. Please like and subscribe for more updates. Check out our other cybersecurity news videos on